Well, hello there, my skater friends. It's me, Orange Pants, or Red Pants. Close enough to Orange Pants. What's up? Here today to teach you guys a hard-ass motherfucking trick, the backside 360. Took me a while to understand it, but I finally got it, and I'm excited to show you guys how to do it. Throughout this trick tip, I'll be showing you different steps that I recommend you go through in order to learn the trick itself. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you need to learn backside ollies if you want to do the backside 360. So first, if you can't backside ollie, go fuck yourself. Because you need to go learn that trick in order to learn backside 360. I'm just kidding. Just fucking watch the trick tip. Alright, back to serious. So it's not only common sense that you need to learn backside ollie, but it helps you understand the whole upper body motion necessary. And I'll be talking about that in more detail. Once you're comfortable with the backside ollie, it's time to look at the feet placement in order to know how to throw the 360 motion and keep the board under your feet. This is the hardest part of the entire learning process for this trick, because a good foot placement leads to a faster rotation and an increase in balance. When I was first learning this trick, I thought to myself, okay, this is like a backside ollie, so I'll place my feet the same way. I wasn't sure if the leading foot was the back foot or the front foot. So here's a little tip. When facing this problem, I just look at my board and try to make sense of it. I know that if I place my front foot off the side, it will most likely flip. But if I place it in the middle, my foot comes off. So I was like, fuck you, front foot, and I focused on how to throw my back foot, keeping in mind that I would use my front foot to help stabilize and have the board under my feet at all times during the rotation. At that point, I was still unsure where to place it on the board, but I thought it would be similar to the backside backspin. Okay, so by then I knew that my back foot was my leading foot, but instead it had to do a backside 360 instead of a backside ollie. In order to have my board rotate fully, I decided to have my toes hanging out in the front of the board in order to have enough strength to throw it. It helped, but I was still lacking a lot of control. I noticed that if I had both feet facing in front of me and I looked at the nose of my board, it allowed me to throw my shoulders, and the board not only popped, it followed my movement. So I now knew for sure that my back foot was my leading foot. I mean, look at my front foot. It's not even on the board half of the time. So now that I've given you a basic idea of the trick you're dealing with, it's time for you guys to learn it. So the first step I recommend is this one. As you can see, there's no popping involved. It doesn't even look like a backside 360. Hell, you look like a freaking ballerina. But it's really important in understanding the upper body motion. And if you want the slightest chance of landing this trick, you're really gonna have to learn how to throw your shoulders. Not to sound too hippie-ish, but you have to be one with the board, bro. What I mean by that is you want your body to lead the board and not vice versa. The easiest way to do that is to look at the front of your board. Keep your back as straight as possible to have a better equilibrium and a centered gravity point. When you're about to pop the trick, you're going to bend your knees, and throw your shoulders in the desired direction depending on your stance. I'm exaggerating it a little bit in this clip, but you can see the way I throw my shoulders. And because you know now that your leading foot is your back foot, put most of your weight on it. By doing so, it'll allow you to finish your rotation if you're missing some of it by landing on your back wheel. And that's it. That's the end of the trick tip. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it helped. I hope you can land it. I'll see you guys next time. Comment, subscribe, and share the video. Do whatever you want. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.